OKFM 101.7.
Neyanko lawyer Godwin Edudzi Tamakloe na yene no entwe enkomo oy aidima former president Mahama na we say private legal practitioner. Ona bo me moache
onumnya for kwame tidase opai me for na chao social with you
na mama mfa wo fi enura ensema wodo a his excellency John Dramani Mahama erezi ye ba nura ne nansa so no asem bi ho a ye fere tie hi abua enti MPP amanyoko no so eba abonten ebeyi nsem no bia no enura so utie ye ne ye radwombo adu twetwe nkobo ma wo no so oyi nsem no bia no pede his excellency John Dramani Mahama kan ye ene de MPP press conference no so no wo mso di nya no ba ye no net to say
yo one I would say or address MPP press conference general
ye Buaben Asamoa wa
Millennium
senior yeah
Buaben pa
ade
and you know na ultimate na o say hardship illegal na John Mahama na a fuel perception of hardship and you know
maybe ojina na the dia o kan sa
you see obisi say the senior Buaben Asamoa he is detached from reality. Okay, he's detached from reality. The Ekosu Organa only. By this time, he's still lobbying for some appointments. After we lose the identity, they need break. So you see, no more extra time. It will be a position now. Bit me anya bibi. The aja was saving for opposition. Because then yes, Asama. John Dramani Mahama had it too. All that you need is to be sober, reflective. Now I dream deep. I said, man, okay. I say, you do pay your own numbers. The country is in a ditch. We are at a crisis point. There is no time. Swallow the little pride left in you. There, and now my shona akawu Brawase. Now, let's form a national conversation about resolving the challenges of the economy. Look, the 2022 budget are Abanyankasa two finance ministers at the parliament. Abany said, I feel you 2022. Bosnia Ehunka Enkwa IFNO Photocasm interest payment. Any principal payment amortization in Kuano. Omudini na bomwa abanyi besia a little over 47 billion Ghana cedis. Baba mi tell you 47 billion. Who did you interest any amortization? And so what abanyi say 839,000 public servants. For the 38 billion Ghana cedis in the BTO salary for the year. Now, there will be a kind of statutory payment, their guest fund, NHIS, all those ones. Would the Nina Boma, a buying to make you 26 billion. Would just three line items in Boma? You are almost getting to 100 billion. Roads and Mayo. Roads and Mayo. 3 SHS and Mayo. One village, one dam and Mayo. Now, if you run a government of this nature and you don't know that you are in crisis level, what else do you know? What you see here can say, a buying per on 2022 budget or say Obenya say Obebo Bosnia 37 billion Ghana cedis as Nimwa and so it's near balancing the budget. What kind of economy is this? Economy, so one could borrow 37 billion in a year. Fresh borrowing, so won't me in your coin. Won't me here capital expenditure. It is just a could borrow. Now, in all of this background, can you imagine, say, a buyer 3 line items in Kwa is over 100 billion, or say, the whole year revenue or Benyano, it's in a little in excess of 100 billion Ghana cedis. So, these 3 line items swallow your entire revenue. But you see, there's something that this government is not telling us. What is this thing, Rahami? You know what I say? Last year, revenue you're making now was a little over 55 billion Ghana cedis. 55 billion. Then the next year, 2022, we're moving from 55 billion to over 100 billion. So you want to generate more than twice revenue last year. And now, investors are your bonds, among other things. They will say no, it is not realistic. And it's not fish, Moody's are downgrading, because one will say investors, only a rational people, they look at the figures. With investors, 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 2 is 4. With investors, 1 plus 1 cannot be 3. It is not open for debate. It's mathematics. So, only we say, the year before, you only did 50-something billion Ghana cedis as your total revenue. Then the next year, also over 100 billion. And through that answer, we make
okayfm
Omoka.
101.7.
So immediately they can see, say, one year you'll be defaulting on your loans. Any car for the op. Chevy already, what we say, I buy yet you have penalty to that. On loan default. Penalty. Last year, if you have almost 10 million Ghana cedis on penalty for loan default. A car immediately, this year, could you penalty over 10 million Ghana cedis. Now, say, John Mahama, can't say when you not say what. Now, was Buaben Asamoa, Buaben home press conference. Maybe I hear you, I hear you. I get critical. It has become Obibeka life and death matter for the economy. The economy is at the verge of total collapse.
Obi busa question bi say opposition no adu baby a mutimi offer alternatives say bia in place of e-levy ye ne wa ba mu a enka ye de wei ene beba because that times no kwa na obi bi o wa bo say yes we ye shadow minister eti mu say ka mo na mo wa ba mu a na mo fa e-levy ema what would you do different?
It's a very simple conversation. Cut down on your frivolous expenses.
Oh, okay.
Maybe that's a very simple matter. Mr. Ohunacho. And also, me wa actually no. Me too sana moyi. Inti adofo mumba buame. Inti World Bank aba. Osi o me ma $430 million. IMF osi o actually inti me ma $2 billion. Okay? Now, Sikakura na abusiafo asebi atowa eye savings abusia savings $274 billion. No akoyi mu $200 million. 1.2 billion a seed. O say no na o de be free food, free water, and it can. Bra family say, "Sa oye no ebre no once year. Would you still be spending as though you are still in crisis?" Bra family, so you bagenda.
Did you
do that?
David?
Exactly. Who said COVID ever yeah, lockdown for 21 days. And don't you know, we economy now back. But back when it's strangely now, what do you say? They making more revenue as a nation in 2020 and COVID ever since 2019. What do you say?
Sir.
Yes.
Okay.
We generated more revenue in the country more than we generated in 2019 when there was no COVID. So how do you explain this to the Ghanaians? The problem is that you are still spending taxpayers' money as though we are still in the heat of COVID. And Sabi, and doya yanya wa broche mamu nkeka ho vaccine omo de bre yintino. And the economy is moving at full speed. Lockdown here ni be bia bio. And for take you on COVID vaccine any nkeka ho. So they are able to
Now booster no why booster no?
No, maybe we no cry there yeah. And the that one nkeka ho they count.
And no booster. Well, Benadia needi. Or Benadia needi.
Black Rabbit said dawa. And can't say cry. Say and pompo cry ya wa. Near my memuzu, yen father dawa.
There be member sound common so. Sa nimdie nana ye ma menumu ewo eni ade no enu nyame na di say because na ansem be hunu say jabidie ye wa mo dia ye pepsodent na sa nyana say yes say wo antibacterial properties ai
na uya me kai do this mama onye hu say for you o say your infection
infection
your body is reacting into no oye bibia even jollof crowd in that account
udi ya neko
udi ya na ebusi wo immunity neko onko hospital onye efia na say the black man say bio emra ni enyi kra say bi o kra ye fan your mafra wo form the two edu ni enyi say a vaccination. So, and no matter now speaking of former echo with me, you are introducing the germs, the bacteria, and what have you into your system. It is right from there, no white blood cells, and it can no red blood cells, no air activated. Local knowledge, and they are marked there, among form. Introduction, more young cockroach more immunity stronger classing Yanma and 1990 more free. Indomie generation. But that's on the side. Now the 80s on Buaben Mahama, say, you have run this economy account. You have collapsed the economy. It is a journey and change. Now, when we are back to the negotiating table, let's say, in a more bipartisan approach, nature kwanya you bet me ama economy now. Look, recently, Oman Penny Joe Biden, a buyer, also no, he needs to stimulate the U.S. economy into some infrastructure bill be added by, or the call first time. Onwana Manyoko Democrats, Bernie Sanders, no money can escalate the aspect of it. He went, negotiated with them. Can you imagine, sir? Finally, he had 13 Republicans supporting the passage of the bill. That is what leaders do in crisis time. Now, some Kofoya and no Mugumaidi, that a hand time okasa ni abedi watem okasa no man sene attack dogs yebedi watem atem didie so emma economy no nkodi dim bafa me ye kasai Moody's e di omo racing e buy oma peni ekotna Addis Ababa e di omo atem e di Moody's atem awo Addis Ababa no man peni a wo die o mpe criticism o man peni a wo die o mpe si obi anka wa asem o ye man peni ben Moody's now the USFM chronicles in 2016 September Nana Dodakwe Akufo-Addo relied on the same Moody's prediction to attack John Mahama. And less than 2 years ago, Nyani Leonard Frank I rely on the same Moody's rating to say that the economy is doing well. Bamia and rely on the same Moody's and faith to say that, oh, the previous administration didn't manage the economy well. And next, the same Moody's, at the rating, at the back, are excellent for the first time in the economic management of this country. The economy has been downgraded to CAA1. A big C that. One of Mokofa about me, I saw your economic risk. What does this mean? And then, over here, the chairman of the economic mismanagement team, they have downgraded the economy to CAA1. Now, back on the February, Odo Bako School, no moving from B. Echo here. Oberman a handshake. This is how you have mismanaged the economy. Now, John Mahama Epsom said, no five German 20. Namumbra, NDC, MPP, CPP, Obi Bia, Yentnase. Now, Obi Alfanaji, and the Kai. Nienke Kwanya, you bet me up. Ama the Ghanaian economy akoneni what I mean just yet until me bad begin at them. What kind of human being are you? What kind of human being are you and what they won't care football? It's a bad family. Look, and then demonstrate me a year for you. Bad family. This not a 11. Look at this.
Namibo, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, Yatiswa Beba.
Brafami.
Bra.
The monot Ebeba. Now, the age I can say, Brafami, whether you may show need you. Wow, why? She will offer Simu Gremu Master. We can do over the same will be 200, 300. Now, how are you able to survive? That's a conversation for another day. Now, Kakaka say, I would more winning now. I buy a flag. A barber movie. Now, what you say, this illegal, it offends one of the basic canons of taxation. So, the wife from school, you know the canons of taxation. One, fairness. This principle of fairness in taxation is said. So, they should pay in a very fair manner. Who will say, Meno, you call a shop, see a pack of try. You do, may a dynamic fiscal cash over the bottom. It's a mid-tier. Na me call it. Wo family to here. E so, musika wo no e wo mobile wallet so. Into utia with your momo. When you try ya tax. It could between the two of us, no, because I paid with fiscal cards, no. I don't get to pay the tax. So it is discriminatory. Taxation should never be so. Two, all over the world, savings is never taxed. What we say, Sika ewo umombo sono, it's as good as keeping the money under your pillow. What we say? Now we say, because man keeping the money under my pillow, but maybe I assume mobile money wallet is no. Tax. This is a government that claims that they are championing digitization agenda. So basically what you are doing is that you are asking Ghanaians to go back to the time near the Echika etu yen paase. To the time near the Echika editu ye botum. Now only the fear with that one, the danger with robbery and all of those things. So sometimes you ask yourself, who exactly is advising this government? When my dear here, as we speak, Dr. Bamia, from November 17th, Babode no, from September, November 17th, everything there, with me, Kasa and San 11, when we did here. Because I am in Syria.
Why did you mean Kasa?
Dr. Bamia.
Oh, but Bia, he's attending to other issues like Ghana card, Abe e-passport. Yeah.
Yen esuma ahemfa ahemfo efi wale mampushi ene nkeka ho akon ho se on the on kasa fa 11 wo se on kasa da on ka bibi kakra kransa 11 wo se emma so ene who be about me dey na 11 won kan wan sama or say or court order no bezo on your contempt of court. Ridiculous. And I woke up now the studios of Peace FM, September 2020. And I woke up and say, under no circumstance should mobile money be taxed because it is the surest medium of transfer by poor people. What has changed from September 2020 to this? Because you have mismanaged the economy to the extent that and next, Abayi said, Oma Nyal Ilebia, Mathieu Amwafata, Road Minister. Also, Munya Ilebia almost mean your fine, no almost means you are contracted. Mathieu Agric Minister, also with that Ilebia, they can't get fertilizers for Ghanaian farmers. Hey, and there's Mahama, a magician. For 4 years, cocoa farmers were getting free fertilizers without Ilebia. Brother, you know what saying? Minister Kenopuriata, and the law be their core parliament, IFN of capping and realignment law. Per the capping and realignment law, Brother, I see you go Sika, na anka SMCO road fund is almost 2 billion Ghana cedis. When we say Kenopuriata, you move over 1 billion, so the correct other interventions. Sika as one venture road contractors a camel. What capping? We years before. Now, so we say we here in levy and wait to have road. What is the wisdom? Mivia, Mr. Premier Missinia, I think your market. Or you're the chairman of the road farm.
Hey, Obia Tessese, Modi at the Pebia Mompe, a ye nano crana, Yera Mwakwata say, Tobutuno, say, ye baba yeno. She said, a beer, who do what you now, West Sea, Wako so, a beer whom cry a toilet facilities back at home of various toll points, you know. Ningna, you are shooting it down.
Papa Nanka Parliament, or saying yes, I'm all kind.
Now, but your voice, no, son, kind.
Or Parliament, or think you have been misconstrued.
At the end, the table of one or two of
Meanwhile, we walk out what ton of one to act.
Mr. Wumbacho.
No, I said, all kind of blow for all Russia.
You know, one.
Back about to take a few right.
Nay, with him. My mammy from just by a
Yes, just by the back.
A champion time, General Kutu a champion. In the 70s, you know, or Bonyumbi. Now, and you know, or the ball, General Kutu a champion, Alex Kwadu the boy. Yeah, the Nyansa, yeah, the Woni Paba, yeah, farmer. Now, what's your lyrics in a woman? I say, walk, Okabrof watet in Temu, na wunsa. O kabro François, men can be an wasem. Now, when you go there, now champion cover operation feed yourself. Eddie Abba.
But brother, when we say a champion, young celebration now.
Wow, I am ya.
You see, as a people, I think that we've not been fair to a champion.
Yeah, at all.
With the benefit of hindsight. That operation feed yourself. I think that if subsequent governments had done similar things,
okayfm.
When we say one of the greatest things I affected cost of living, and
say houses, a fear muno.
Yes.
One night, everybody said, dear, dear, Banchi will fear one, dear Buho. Abeka, this time.
The backyard gardening. At least, Ube Chimian holding it up. When you say, atomic, rabbit, any of those things, they were all interventions. Oko Dowenya, irrigation projects, no, any Kikawa, no more yet.
Nina, champion.
Look, if you look at a champion's economic programs, the homegrown economic program, there were some of the best. Economics that were legal.
Okay.
And we had a course called Economy of Ghana. It will uptake each regime and then normal or import substitution way. We look at samples homegrown policies on our great car.
Senate then so on the buy.
The low cost housing
system low cost.
Low cost. Very simple. I think that the propaganda in those days, outweigh and no man know yet. Look at this propaganda those days, no more yet. Blah blah blah, and those things. I mean, as we speak, it is still the narrative against the government. But I think that there were clear positives. Now we say in all of this, na do dankwe kupa do ejina mupa. Opposition to a tampon. So those are no Sunday lyrical on how to do an economy, grow an economy. And they are showing that. What do you call CAA? If you now you do pension, black family, where you make so, let's say a few for now. You're having a national dialogue on the economy. A whole Ghana the level of mismanagement. Patricia Gabi, the other day, Air Council, Auditor General's report, 12.8 billion financial irregularities. It doesn't mean that buying encro for a ball, chrono, and now baby. Seriously? What you had forgotten in that same Auditor General's report, almost says that cash irregularities and was almost 2 billion Ghana cedis. 6. Cash irregularities in 2 billion. Do you know the savings are buying them? Government would have made from it. And even there was the Ghana Christian and Pentecostal Council, says, this year, and Maso, but musicians like David Blay Ambole, top musicians. Celebrities are all my say. As for e-levy, my buying and cut it down on its expenses. Minister Kenofuria Saba Bonte said, government is going to cut its expenses by almost 20%. In the Ebisana said, Minister Kenofuria. In 2021, Office of Government Machinery, budgetary allocation in was about 2.5 billion. And then, What are the additional 500 million Ghana cedis to the Office of Government Machinery? What are you using the money for? What I will say, because of COVID, okay, we should tighten our belt. We should share burden with the government. And I can afford you, Yati.
Mammy, 5 years in Tona, young quay.
Yes.
Say MD of Ghana Airport Company. Yasakin. Kwakwa. Yatin Kwakwa.
Kwakwa, dear. Omafan Kwakwa.
Yati Kwakwa.
Yafan Kwakwa. So, what to damage?
Neza wo no wan wo beto Kwakwa.
You beto Kwakwa. If you almost in the Kwakwa. No, the problem, man, and they say. Now, who could be one of my Magdan? Hey!
Ow!
Everyone's right, you. Magdan is this government. Abraham Unim.
What's about that, eh?
Only the government,
oh ho!
Abraham, make a review.
Oh, they meet you.
Okay, yeah. There were some 3 South African mercenaries, MPP for far back Ghana in opposition. So, okay.
Almost says it was why may be our my fine, pa.
Omukofa, those 3 mercenaries to come and train almost vigilante groups, when the South Africans came to Ghana, do you know who brought them? It was Magdan's company, the security company.
Hey, Waunia Dompino from Malam.
Oh, Dompino, maybe I'll be a Messiana no pay.
Was it?
Because only the mono.
Yeah,
chief of staff, and they send you a crack.
wow.
Social media communication. I don't see about the chat.
Yeah, was it? Black Kwame, your channel, Black Kwame. Did that say that we should cut down on frivolous expenses? Like what? Can you tell us the ex-president what the ex-president Mahama did with over $120 million he took from the European Union to complete the Qatar Sea Defense project with? Then this can never be an option.
But President Pino 7 and not say. Yeah, there's a project named
Amandi, yeah.
2015. By 2019, in Amandi, a year, Final.
Okay.
Now, that's trying to say, one of the things they make me cut down on expenditure, and they say, it doesn't make sense that Oman Penina and the Danko Kufado, ever private jet, every Ghana. Every America saw the award 11 hours in, 11 hours out. With your $14,000 per hour. Now, don't pay no. That $14,000, Nana the man, one friend means a business employed Ghanaians. Many are don't pay no. With the best obesity sign. Grandpa, if you are not making an say, the mistake a quack a year and an say. Wako to Chedia, Nanka and so on. Now, Magdan, only Prime Minister and Namo. Only Mampini and Namo. Now, we say, oh, Kako, starting the business. Oh, that be. Why a mistake? It's unfortunate, you were Mampini, on yes, and your man, now, between or no Magdan, no. Financier of MPP, no. Now,
but what taking the pain to know the reason why he was given the sack?
The only reason is Magdan. Now, look, Magdan, oh, you're powerful.
And me, I'm madam for me, brother. Me, who say?
Now, that all I say, the private land, no. One to example.
Oh, Debbie.
Oh, to myself, it means one friend of yours.
Baby, me, yeah, me con hold fee.
Oh, me so call. Look, to myself, we call it journalists. I'm almost not play Mukram or Mutu 2 years.
Oh, bra, that's what I am, sir. I'm now na make Magda.
America no. Oh,
says I
journalists, all the almost not playing moment, so we grab the envelope, no, the now, black family, in all of this, no, we take our papa a year. What we say, papa, where you do Ghana for almost 14 years now.
Okay.
Wow.
Yes, more a deputy MD under us. Nana by you no be elevating a year no MD.
Oh, okay.
We take our year and say, Wako touch the untouchable, the anointed Magda. Now, when you say Bible cry, or say touch not the anointed, Anna.
Bible.
Exactly. In the reactions, you know, there are some anointed people, they are untouchable. And that's why I didn't talk about Kano. Most of them, they wouldn't talk about Cabo, so the idea, as a man or the other two will say. It's unfortunate, you know. Papa, let's see and find Papa. Can you imagine then? Now, CTFM, my friend, transport minister in Tiama. Say, you won't let her, will signature at 12. I will terminate the appointment of
OKFM 101.7.